Hey perps! So this is a part 2 video of I'm going bald. I did a video I think last year, or it could have been the year before. It's probably, I think it's last year. I'll put the card up when I find out when that was, because I'm getting old. I forget things. I have noticed that that spot has gotten a lot worse than a year ago recently. Like, it really has changed, and I'm thinking it has something to do with the bonnet, the hair bonnet that I sleep with. And I'll tell you why I think it's that. Because when I wake up in the morning and I'm taking it off, I always notice that compression in the same area where the bonnet is laying on my forehead. So it's like right here in this spot. Before I show you exactly all my concerns, I'm pretty sure you can see some of it. I think in the video from last year when I said I was probably gonna do this, and I was probably gonna do this, and then I'll get back to you guys on it. Truth is, funny story. Truth is, I didn't exactly do that, and I'll tell you why. I just kept forgetting. Edges is a huge thing for most girls. Every girl wants their edges, but for some reason I was more concerned with everything else going on my head that I neglected this area until I noticed how bad it's been getting. So I need to tackle this, and until I can afford a satin pillowcase, I'm going to have to continue sleeping with that bonnet. Hopefully I can get my hands on a pillowcase, but in the meantime I want to take some measures in order to, you know, retain what I already have, or at least make it a little better until I can get my hands on a satin pillowcase, because I don't think I want to be sleeping with satin bonnets anymore. I think satin bonnets are making me bald, to be honest with you. It's not the first time I notice a compression right here in the area where the bald spot is. First, let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. And if you want to go back and look at the video and how it looked from last year, you can, and you can see for yourself like how bad it's gotten. But it's not even it's actually not even my edges, because I have hair, but it's just like this bald spot like right after my edges, if that makes sense. And as the area is like very smooth, like I'm losing hair. And keep in mind, guys, I do not do tight retwist at all. Even if I wanted to, I can't. I don't have the ability at all to do a tight retwist. I've tried to even do it in the past just to see if I could, and I couldn't do it. I don't have the ability to put any type of tight hairstyle in my head. It's just something I don't have. I think that's a good thing. I think that's a good thing that God blessed me with, the inability to do hair the right way. But yeah, so it's not retwisting that's causing this at all. This is the only thing that I can think of. It's very smooth in just this area. If you can see here, this is just the edges. The edges are here, but it's just this bald spot after my edges is where the problem is. So what I'm thinking of doing in the meantime, while this is happening, I'm going to use castor oil. Now, I don't have the black castor oil right now, but I think this would be good until I can afford the black castor oil, because the black castor oil, the Jamaican black castor oil, can make you easily go broke. Sometimes it can be the cost of your whole paycheck. And, you know, sometimes I want to use the money from my paycheck to do like other things, you know, like pay my bills, eat, you know, that kind of small stuff. So that's just not in my budget, especially for this week. But for right now, I'm going to use the castor oil that I got at my beauty supply store. I got it for $3, and I'm just going to apply this once a day or twice a day. The smell on this is not great, but everybody knows castor oil never has the best smell. And definitely, well, actually I like the lavender Jamaican black castor oil, I'm not even gonna lie. And not just because lavender represents like purple, because I don't like lavender like that, like the, you know, the flour and stuff. But I do like the Jamaican black castor oil lavender smell, scented, whatever. So yeah, I'm talking a lot. But yeah, so this is it, guys. I need to tackle this. Edges on this side is fine. I have no worries there. All here. It's just probably the way I'm wearing my hair bonnet at night, which is just affecting this one spot. It could be something else, who knows, but this is the only thing I can think of. So maybe I'll come back in 3 months and I'll tell you how it is. But I'm going to stick to it, and you guys are going to hold me to my word. I'm going to do this at least once a day for 3 months straight. We are going on the castor oil challenge. We're gonna go on the castor oil challenge. I mean, they have a challenge for everything else on YouTube. Why can't we have it for bald spots? Why not? Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you soon. Bye, perps.